So today's video is going to be, I'm going to show you guys how I rig my lines, my setup for rockfish and beach fish. So I have all the equipment you need to use today on the table. I'm going to show you guys how I do it, and hopefully it works for you guys. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new episode with These for Fish. So today's episode is going to be, I'm going to show you guys how I rig my lines when I go rockfish or beach fishing. I have everything on the table right now, all the equipment you need, and it's going to be very easy. I have two styles of rigging, so it's nothing difficult. I have the best tip for you guys. Always rig your things one day before, or maybe before you go fishing, because believe me, sometimes when you go to the spots, when you arrive at the spot, you're going to see fish action and you didn't rig your lines. Believe me, it's going to be very irritating, because you're going to make everything very fast, and it can be like you're doing your rig wrong, and when you throw your line, you can lose the fish because of that. So every time before you go fishing, one day before, or maybe before you put all your things in the car, make sure you have all your things rigged up. So that is the big tip I have for you guys. I'm going to show you guys how I rig. So it worked for me, hopefully it worked for you guys. So I'm going to put the GoPro on my chest, and I'm going to show you guys how I rig my lines. The weight, I'm using 2 ounce weight. It's very windy, so throw it very far. The triple swivel, small hook, and of course wire and a monofilament. So let's begin to rig up. I always like to rig up the weight first. I use a uni knot for the weight. I'm using a monofilament. Doesn't matter how much pound it is. Why doesn't matter how much pound you use it for a monofilament? Because when your line gets stuck in the bottom or in the rock, if you're using a big pond, it doesn't break, so it's going to be a little difficult to break it. If you have a small pond, if you're using like 10 to 30 pound monofilament, it can be a little bit more easy to break it when it gets stuck in the rock. Maybe 1-2 inch long monofilament. So I will put it in the first swivel. You have to choose which knot you would like to use. So it's going to be like this. The first swivel will be the weight with the mono. For small fish, I love to use wire, hard wire, not the flexo wire. This is small fish. This is for big fish, I will use a flexo wire. I will explain why later. So in the middle swivel, you will put the wire. Put your wire like this. So you don't have to use a long wire. I'm using right now 69 pound wire. Why so big? Because you never know what kind of fish you're gonna hook up, especially rockfish. So better have a bigger pond, better prepare for a unexpected bite. And of course, using small hook for small fish. When you use small hook, you will put small bait, so you're going for small fish. But as always, you never know what kind of fish you're gonna hook up. So it's gonna be like this. Very simple. The third swivel, you can do it like this. You can rig the braid direct to the swivel over here, or maybe you can put a extra monofilament, a bigger monofilament, not a 30 pound, maybe a 50 or 60 pound monofilament, and then put another swivel, a normal swivel like this, and then you braid on it. It depends where you fish. If you do rockfish, I prefer you put a extra monofilament, just in case if you go in the rock, you will not get snapped very fast. But if you use direct braid on it, on the swivel, you're gonna get snapped when your line gets stuck in the rock. So on the hook, wire, swivel, the next swivel will be the monofilament, weight, and you can put direct braid on this one, or maybe a extra monofilament with another swivel. Depends what kind of fishing are you doing. For rock fishing, better put the extra mono for just in case. So this is the first one I'm using. The second one, I don't have the swivel normally used, but I can show you guys an example. This is for big fish, of course. If you can see, big hooks. This is a size 6 or 7 thing, and a 135 flexo wire, and I clinch it. For big fish, I love to clinch. I don't make a knot. I clinch it. I clinch on a big swivel, and then make a knot with a monofilament. This is 100 pound monofilament, and then put a weight on it, between them, so the weight will be like this. And another swivel, and from there we'll make a knot, a uni knot to this swivel here. So that's for big fish, and also you can do the same for a small fish. So this is circle hook. Sometimes I use circle hook, depends what kind of fish I'm after. Like if you're going to throw a bonito as bait and you know there are some shark hang around over there at the spot, maybe a small shark, use a circle hook because you can catch and release. This is the other type of hook I use for big fish, size 6 or 7. And of course, for bigger fish, you want the bait go further, so I'm using 3 ounce weight. Depends how the current is, and also if it's very windy, go bigger weight. This is the kind of rig I love to use. I learned from a lot of fishermen, also watching videos. I learn a lot from everyone. But at the end, you have to choose which one will work better for you or more easy for you to make when you go fish. So if you catch a fish on this rig, let me know. And also why I love to use flexo wire for big fish. Thing is, there are a couple of species that when you hook it, it doesn't run straight out. You like to go like zigzag, go right, left, and if you're using stainless steel wire, it is possible that you're going to break and you can lose a fish because of that. So that is the bigger reason why I'm using the flexo wire for bigger fish. So I hope you guys learned something about this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and if you did subscribe yet, go subscribe to my channel. And as always guys, expect unexpected. Fish on. Until next time.